Hey, everybody. It's Marty Bahama causing a lot of Wednesday drama. I hope you guys are ready to hear about how I created some refinance polls out there in a few different Facebook groups today and already got people clicking the options as far as either wanting to get cash out, wanting to lower their interest rate. So stay tuned for the buzz. I think you guys are going to love this episode, especially if you're a mortgage loan originator. You need to pay attention to these refinance polls. Get out there and find a lot of clients. And also, I'm going to show you a poll that actually helps you find the houses or people that are living in the houses they want to buy. That way, you can help put a for sale by owner contract together, close more loans that way. Welcome to the buzz, guys. Hey, it's Marty Bahama. So you can see here, I created this refinance poll. Now, I created this while I was driving down the road, which I do not recommend anybody to do that, but it just popped in my head something a little bit different. And so it's homeowner, what is stopping you from refinancing your house? And you can see I had a typo there. That's why I mentioned I was driving down the road. But what is stopping you from refinancing your house? And then I put some options out there. If you can lower my rate, which will also help lower my payment, then I'm interested. We've already had 4 people click that option. I'm wanting to become a homeowner. Can you help me get pre-approved? We've had 3 people click that option. I need to refinance to get some cash out. Can you help me figure out my home value? One person's clicked that option. So you can see just in that's just in one group. And the reason I'm kind of I broke it down like as far as not going to post this in 10 or 15, 20 groups, you guys can. You can literally make this post or create this poll in these Facebook groups out there, 10, 15 different groups. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, every single day, you're going to have 4, 5, 10, 15 people, 20 people wanting to refinance. Easy. And some of them, just like this one, will come in off one poll. So this is just one poll I created. There's 8 people there that's either interested in refinancing or interested in getting pre-approved to buy a house. And that's just in one Facebook group out there. So if you think about that, you can create an easy 5 polls, 10 polls, and if you join the buzz and you learn how to use the text replacement if you're not a buzz team member yet, and we already have all the material laid out for any kind of business out there. If I haven't already helped your kind of business, I will create the material for you to get crazy results that we get out of these Facebook groups. Let me show you some more here. I created this, and this is for a real estate agent in New York City. I just want to show him how strong these Facebook groups are. I went and created this poll. Now, I'm not a realtor. Used to be a realtor a long time ago, but not anymore. But I created this poll in a group in New York City. And as you can see, in 7 hours, we've had 6 people say they want to sell their house between $400 and $600,000. Now, what's so amazing about that is that's not just 6 people that's going to sell their houses, but they're also going to buy houses. And we know when it comes to pretty much any kind of business out there, typically, if you're the first person that contacts the client or the future client, you're going to be 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 times, you're going to be their person. So, for example, if I message these people and if I was a realtor, I guarantee I message 10 people, 7 of them is going to do business with me. They may be 2 or 3 that may do business with me down the road. I may get all 10. But the good thing is, and what I try to teach everybody out there, every business and every professional out there, is the main thing to remember is now they know who I am. So if I was a real estate agent in New York City, then because that's where this group is located at, I'm pretty sure. Let me just pull this up here just a little bit. There, yep, buying and selling in New York City, 31,000 members. So I could create this poll and then go create this poll in another group and in another group. And let's say all the polls did the same thing as this poll right here does. So let's say after 7 hours, I have 6 people on every one of the polls that clicked an option. So now all of a sudden, if I created 10 polls out there, within 7 hours, I would have 60 possible home sellers. And which is going to turn in also to 60 possible home buyers. And this is so it works so great. I just had a Zoom call with a realtor, Michael Hicks in Jackson, Tennessee, where I had created this poll in one of his groups or a group in his area, and he didn't see it. And I tagged him in it and said, "Hey, Michael, don't forget about this." And because it had about 6 or 7 people had clicked the options. Sure enough, he gets a listing right out the gate and already has a person with the lender and pre-approved. That is how strong these Facebook groups are and how fast it can work for you using the buzz formula. Here, this is a poll that I created back in 2018, and it's still out there in the Facebook group floating around. You can see Jamie Scott here said I recently worked a deal with Marty. Got them into I think she was a realtor that I worked with, and sure enough, got the loan closed for him. But they left me a good feedback out there, which I love. I encourage everybody to always encourage your clients to get on Facebook, not Google, leave a Google review, but to get on Facebook and say something good about you. Get on Facebook and say something nice, and then you take a screenshot of that so that way you have it. But this was just a post or poll that I had created back in 2018. It's still in the group. That's back in July 2018, and you can see there's been over 50 people that says I think I need credit repair before I buy. There's been over 30 people that says I've got the 580 score and the 2 years job history. Get me into a house. There's been over 20 people that says I got a 620 score. Let's make this happen. I'm tired of renting. And the thing about these polls that you can create in these Facebook groups out there, they will bounce around for you for years. They'll just bounce around, and they always collect people. People just click them here. Here's another one. If you have a 580 credit score and 2 years job history, simply select your home price. And then you can see all these people select these options. All those people right there are potential clients. Easy clients. Now I've got an easy way into a conversation with them. Now it's my job to turn them into a client. And we can just scroll on up here. I got a few more in here. Here's another one that this is just for a podcast that I created for somebody wanting to try to move some of his podcast material. And here's one for refinances I had created. If you refinance your house, what would be the reason? Because here's the thing when it comes to refinances, and this is a little bit advice for people in the mortgage world. When it comes to refinance, it's not a matter really as when, because they already live in a house. It's always a matter of why they want to refinance. Why do you want to refinance? You're trying to lower your rate, which is essentially going to lower your monthly payment. Are you trying to get cash out? Are you trying to pay off some debt? So there's plenty of reasons why people would want to refinance, even if it's to get somebody's name off the title sometimes, or if it is to either extend the term out to lower the payment or to lower the term to pay the house off quicker. But you got to find out why. And the great thing about using the Facebook groups and creating these polls out there and these posts out there in these groups and getting this attention is they now know you're a path to refinance. They now know you can help them accomplish this. And what's going to happen is you're going to tell them, hey, you should be able to get 2 months off. Let's say, for example, me now, and this is my little mortgage lesson for any loan officers that watch this. It's the middle of November. I'm going to tell the client we're going to try to close in the middle of December. And the reason why I say try to close, there's multiple parties involved in this. You got to get the title, you got to get their insurance, you got to get the appraisal done. Let's say the appraisal comes back in, and there's a little bit of work needs to be done to the house. That could cause a delay. The great thing is on a refinance, you don't have so many parties involved, so it's not as stressful. You're only dealing with this client, and you're saying, "Hey, I need you to get this fixed, and we'll be able to get this wrapped up for you." But I let them know we're going to close their loan in the middle of December, which is going to give them pretty much 2 months off. No payment in December, no payment in January. First payment due February 1st. All of a sudden, now they've got a little bit more reason to kind of get up and start moving. But these polls and these posts that we create in these Facebook groups gets that party started. You've got to get the magic happening first. You got to find the clients. Well, now we have figured out ways instead of us having to worry about getting out there and having to find the clients ourselves. We figured out ways to get them to find us, and we use our personal branding groups. We use the posts, the polls that we create. We get out there and we figure out how to search for houses, how to meet people. These Facebook groups, and that's like I said, this is more for mortgage loan originators and one reason that sparked all this is I'm still a branch manager myself, and I've been telling all of our loan officers, hey, there's a lot of potential. There is a lot of potential in these Facebook groups out there to find absolutely this crazy amount of unlimited people that are either living in a house they want to buy. I've got another really good poll that's geared towards totally towards people that are living in a house that they have the opportunity to buy, and the lease option to buy, the what they used to be called the land contracts, the for sale by owners, and it is very easy to help somebody put a 2 to 3 page contract together, no problem at all when it comes to somebody wanting to buy the house they're living in, with it dealing with the seller only. So it's not very complicated like a lot of people think it is as far as that part goes. It's really more just, hey, you need to find out how much that seller needs to walk away with, and then we're going to figure out what your closing costs are, the average is going to be of it, and we're going to put that on top of it, roll it in for you. I'm telling you guys, I have closed many transactions, many deals over the years just by doing that. So I hope this definitely helps as far as understanding. First, I've got to figure out, how do we get these clients rolling in. Okay, Marty says get out there and use the buzz, get out there and join these groups, create these polls, create these posts, learn how to use text replacement. If you're not a Buzz team member, get signed up. Be sure to subscribe. Hit the like button for me if you don't care, and tell somebody about the Buzz and say, hey, this guy gives free advice all the time. He's here to help. Do I charge for what we have created? We created 10 Google Classrooms that teaches you everything. It teaches you everything about these Facebook groups, including last night. If you go back and check that video out, I showed how we have full control of over 150 groups in 35 states with over 3 million members. So you can see that just the craziness of what I can teach you is, for one, to bring in unlimited clients, no matter what kind of business owner you are, no matter what kind of professional you are, unlimited clients. For the realtors, we can bring in unlimited sellers and buyers. For the loan officers, unlimited realtors, meeting realtors, unlimited people living in the house, the refinances, unlimited people wanting to buy houses. For insurance agents, unlimited clients wanting to save money on their homeowners or life insurance. I've already helped quite a few different insurance agents out now, and I'm telling you, they're turning it up with the buzz. And it kind of has the same kind of principle. No more paid ads, guys. This is not paid ads. We go into the Facebook groups, we start discussions, and we figure out exactly what to say. We use our phones to make it happen, so we're not stuck on these desktops or laptops all day, and we just stay covered up with endless clients. So many clients and so many people that we have closed. Lord, I think we're hitting right around $5 or $6 million a month, and we went from one small branch to 9 different satellite branches out there now, and really just growing with Southwest funding. So if you're in Tennessee, Texas, Kentucky, South Carolina, Florida, Illinois, Indiana, reach out to me, Marty Human, 865-360-0048. Or if you are a mortgage loan originator that gets a chance to watch this, I'm telling you, not only do I teach you how to use these Facebook groups to meet all these different people and to bring all these clients in the door, and how to grow this Holden Pond, your personal branding group, but I also give really great lessons on how to be a closer and how to close loans and how to make the magic happen. I've got enough plaques around this place that I could build us a cabin, and with plenty of glass in it. So reach out to me anytime, 865-360-0048, and get out there and use these Facebook groups. All right, guys, the buzz is out. I hope you guys have enjoyed this a little bit and kind of understand where this magic happens. They click the options. Guess what? Now we've got possible clients. And it's our job to message the clients. All right, all right. See you. The buzz is out. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Again, if you are a mortgage loan originator and you want to come work with the best, who gives you all the freedom in the world, who doesn't make anything mandatory, but also can show you how to just pull in this in a crazy amount of clients, reach out to me. I'd love to have you on board with us. We've got branches all over the place peppered, and we're still growing. And even if I'm not in your area, I can link you up with a really good company, because I've been helping a lot of different companies out there use these Facebook groups. So reach out to me anytime, guys. And again, I'm going to show the video coming up next of just all the Facebook groups that we have full control over. All right. The buzz is out.